So hello everyone, in this video I am going to deal with the question number 121 of LeetCode, which is the easy level problem for buy and sell stock. Okay, so for the buy and sell stock, the question over here is that you are given an array prices where prices of I is the price of the given stock on the ith day. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy and one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell that stock. So return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction. If you cannot achieve any profit, return 0. So see how the things work over here. Let me just tell you the meaning of this question. Okay, see what here it is saying now that you are given an array of prices, means a price array is given, right? Like for example, let me take the case where it is the test case of this question. It is 7 1 5 3 6 4. Okay, so this is the selling price of I which is given. So what do you understand by stock? Like selling price of I, what do you get by this? So for like selling price of day, as it is in the question also it is given, sometimes what will happen that you won't get that what the question is asking. So here you maybe for the first time, if you would be reading this question, you might be feeling it difficult, like what the question is actually asking and wanting from us, right? So in that case, what you have to do, that here you are given an array of prices, and prices of I is the price of the given stock in the ith day. So this is the first day, suppose this is the second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day and sixth day. Getting it? So in the on the first day, the price of the stock is 7. If the user wants, means if the investor wants, then he can or she can sell the his invested amount at 7 rupees. Okay, in the next day, for the second day, the user can sell it, the price has decreased to 1, and if the user want, then they can sell it on at the cost of 1, at the price of 1. In the similar way, the prices are decreasing. So for selling this on this particular day, the user must have to buy the stock also, right? The user must be buying the stock, then only it's possible now that you are going to sell the stock also. Like take the example of the product, suppose the gold, the jewelry your mother and all buys, right? If she has bought, then only she is going to sell it next day. No, if the price, as you can see that the jewelry's price is decreasing these days, right? So what will happen, that suppose the previous day your mother bought the jewelry and the price was less at that particular time, and now the price at this particular time is this. Okay, so if she is selling the product right now, so before selling the product she would have bought it yesterday at this cost, right? So this is what it is happening in the stock question, that here it is. So you have to take out the profit and return the maximum profit. Are you getting the question, right? So see, for the taking out the profit of I, you have to do in this manner, that you have to do selling price of I minus buying price of I. The question is going to work like this. Okay, so are you getting one thing, that if I have to take out the profit of any element, like so I have to do selling price minus buying price, right? So if the selling price of this, if the price of the stock is this and we can sell it on any day, so the buying price of I is also getting, we are going to get the buying price also, right? We have to take out the buying price. So what I have to do, that I am going to create a buying price array, and suppose it is of buying price array is of how much size? You would notice here, let me open the question. See here, what are you noticing, that the constraint is given over here, that the price length should be this, right? So you have to take the size of the array of the buying price according to the given constraint. Okay, so see over here, so buying price I am taking, suppose right now as I am dry running it, so I am taking it as n. Okay, selling price is also n, buying price is also n. So for taking out the buying price, I am going to do selling price of no, I am going to for taking out the buying price, what I have to do, that I am going to create an array of the same size, right? Suppose, now tell me one thing, that is it ever possible that you can determine that what would be the buying price if the user is selling, if the price of the particular stock, if the price is it clear? Now it is clear. See, if the buying price at this particular price, which is 7, at this particular day the buying price is 7, so how to determine selling price is 7, how to determine what is going to be the buying price? So in that case, what you need to do, that for this day just declare that the buying price at this particular moment is infinite. You have to assume that buying price for the 0th day is infinite, okay? So now for the first day I have to take, for the second day now I have to take it out. So for the second day, what I am going to do, just tell me. I am going to take the minimum of these two. So buying price for the second day is going to be the minimum of buying price and selling price on the I-1th day, right? If you are not getting it, let me take one example, okay? Just a practical example. Suppose your mother bought the jewelry. Gold prices these days, they are increasing also and decreasing also, right? Suppose your mother bought the jewelry and she has bought at the price of, suppose yesterday she has bought the jewelry at the price of 7, and now today the gold price is 1 and she wants to sell it, okay? So she is selling it at this price. So what your mother will do, your mother will try to find out the minimum of these two, no? If the minimum of the price at this particular day was this, and the minimum of the, so for buying the gold on a particular day, she is going to take the minimum amount, and if she is buying the product, then only she is capable of selling. So in the question also it is saying that note that buying on day 2 and selling on day 1 is not allowed. It is not like this that you are seeing that on day 2 the buying price is going to be minimum, so I am going to write the buying price of 0th also minimum. So what it is telling, that if you are selling on day 2, then you have to buy it before that. If your mother is selling her jewelry, then she needs to buy it before that. Previous day she has to buy it, then she is allowed to. Before buying, what is she going to sell? Nothing. So in the same manner, you have to think about this question also. You have to take minimum of buying price of I-1 and selling price of I-1. Now for the second day, she is taking the minimum. Means you are taking the minimum of the buying price I-1 and selling price I-1. So the buying price for 1 is going to be 7. If the investor has sold his stock for 1 rupees, then he would have bought the minimum of these two, buying price of I-1 and selling price of I-1. For the next day, for the third day, if the investor is selling his stock for the 5 rupees, he would have bought it for the minimum of buying price of I-1 and selling price of I-1, which is going to be 1, right? For the third day. Now for the fourth day, what will happen, that if the user is selling his product for rupees 3, so the investor is going to find the buy the stocks at the minimum price only to earn the maximum profit. So the investor is going to buy at I-1 and selling price of I-1, which is going to be 5. Now on the 5th day, the user is selling it of 6 rupees, okay? So the user is going to buy at the minimum price, like minimum of selling price I-1 and buying price of I-1, which is going to be 3. Oh sorry, I'm so sorry. See, over here we did a mistake, that for the 4th day, if the user is selling at 3 rupees, then he would have bought with the minimum of these two. So it would be minimum of buying price I-1 and selling price I-1, it would be 1 only. No, I'm so sorry. So for the fourth one also it is going to stay like this only. 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is 6 size area, na? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. Now for the sixth day, again the investor is going to find the minimum of buying price I minus 1 and selling price I minus 1. It is going to be 1. For the sixth day, if the investor is selling a product for 4 rupees, then the investor is going to buy with the minimum price of buying price I minus 1 and selling price I minus 1, which is going to be 1. So here the core logic is that the first of all, by looking all the situations around, the questions around, by taking out the note that you have to buy the product before selling it, and so the hint over here, I want to give you a hint here. The user had said that you have to buy the product before selling it. The first hint is this. Means it is making you clear that you need to buy the product if you have to sell it then. And the second hint what the user has given, what in the question is given, that apply your brain, what it is, that you have to return the maximum profit. So for returning the maximum profit, you need to calculate the profit, and for calculating the profit of I, you have to do selling price of I minus buying price of I. So that's why what I am doing, that I am finding the buying price. Selling price is already given, that on this particular day the cost of the price is this, the price of the stock is this, the price of the stock on the next day is this. So I need to find the buying price, and if a particular stock on that particular day it is of that much amount, so you have to find it the minimum of the buying price and selling price before the day. Okay. So and now the third thing is that you need to take out the profit. So now for profit I am creating one more array. Right now as I am dry running it, so I am creating of nth element only, the element which is stored. Otherwise I have shown you earlier how the constraints are given. You don't have to worry for that. Okay. So profit of n is going to be three, 4, 5. So profit of I is going to be selling price of minus buying price of I. And for storing, now you just think about it, that I am not telling you, need to think logically that it is saying maximum profit. So I am going to compare the profit every time, right? So I am going to create one variable also of maximum profit, which is going to store. I know my writing is bad, don't judge guys. I just want to make the concepts of yours clear, means the problem, the issues which I am facing, I just want to clear it out. So maximum profit I am right now I am giving is int min. Okay. In the maximum profit int min is stored. Now for finding the profit of ith element, let's do selling price minus buying price. So if we do 7 minus infinity, what it is going to be? It is going to be minus infinity. And in one container, means variable which is container, I am just trying to show you in this manner so that the things becomes clear to you, crystal and clear to you. So maximum profit right now it is stored as minus infinity. The profit equals to selling price minus buying price. Selling price minus buying price, 1 minus 7, it's minus 6. So it is comparing that from maximum profit and profit, what is maximum, means what is maximum over here. So because in maximum profit we will keep maximum of profit of I, comma, maximum profit. Okay. So minus infinity and minus 6, it is going to be minus 6. Now selling price of I minus buying price of I. So now for 5, it is 5 minus the third element, 5 minus 1, it's 4. Now the maximum profit is going to be maximum of profit and maximum of profit, maximum profit which was earlier stored. So now it is going to be 4. Now it goes to 3. So 3 minus 1, now it is 3 minus 1, it is 2. So profit of I equals to selling price of I minus buying price of I. 6 minus 1, it's 5. 4 minus 1, it's 3. Okay, so sorry, I didn't compare it. So here also the maximum profit will be 5, and now it will compare with 3. So 5 is much greater than 3. Yeah, so this is how you are going to find the maximum profit over here. So it is going to return the maximum profit, which is equals to 5. Now the code which you have to write in the lead code, I'm going to tell you that. Okay, so, and I would rather suggest you that don't just jump on the code, just see the dry run, the way I thought, the way I have created, or the way I have created all these things. You just think upon it, okay, and then you try to make the code by yourself by applying the loops and all, and how, till what to condition, what you have to give the iterating condition and all. You need to just think about it. When you think now, then your connections, your brain connections works accordingly. Okay, so now you pause the video and then you do, but my work is to tell you the code also, so I am going to tell you the code. Okay, so I am going to take in the, what will happen in the, see, in here it is given. Shall I show you the code only instead of writing? Let me just show you the code. See, I have submitted it, I have dried on it, it's working very properly. Here, let me just move my cursor from here. See, here a vector is created of prices, as in the question it was telling that you are given an array where prices is given. So here the vector of price is given. I have created an array for best buy. If the selling price is given, I want to take out the best buy price, means buying price. So best buy of 0 I have declared with int maximum, and for the rest all I am taking minimum of best buy I minus 1 and prices of I minus 1. Then I have created an array of profit also, which is this constraint, the constraint which was given over here, 10 to the power 5. I have created that block only. Then best buy of 0, so profit, maximum profit, right now I have created a variable there also, it is having 0. And then for again one for loop applied, prices dot size. Here it's the property of vector, I know you would be aware till now. So profit of I equals to prices of I minus best buy of I, and if profit of I is greater than maximum profit, so maximum profit equals to profit, it's basically maximum of maximum profit or profit. It depends upon you whether you write maximum or you apply the if condition, and then you need to return the max profit. Okay, are you getting it? I want to show you the how it is running. Wait, accepted, test case, it has passed all the test cases. Now I am submitting the code. See, right now, but there are many optimized way also which users have used. Slowly I'll go there also. So this was all about buy and sell stock. Thank you very much, and just keep learning.